Love Ki Ghanti 1. You can't decide when it rings. Written by Mr. Deepak Satya. Chapter 21. A hero like a statue. If we talk about plans, they are of two types. First, those plans are as easy to bring into reality as they are to formulate them in the mind. Like you thought, let's go for a walk in the garden. After some time, you also started roaming in the garden. Obviously, such plans are never made. Secondly, those plans, while being implemented, make the planner feel embarrassed and ask him, "Son, did you think it would be as easy as walking in the garden?" Surely humans all over the world make similar plans. Raju's plan also belonged to the category of the second plan, which Raju was going to realize within a few minutes. Raju could see the bus stop at a distance of 300 meters. Immediately, his heartbeat increased. The dialogues of all the heroes revolving in his mind got mixed. You can understand this situation in such a way that in Raju's mind, Shah Rukh Khan was speaking Govinda's dialogue, while his expressions were of Akshay Kumar. The bus stop came and the two men quickly got down and went their separate ways, but Raju remained standing still. After 8 passengers had boarded, the young driver started waiting for the signal from the old conductor, while the old conductor's entire attention was on Raju. "Will you get down, or should I give you the ticket to the university?" Seeing the frightened Raju's dismay, the elderly conductor said this while having fun. While doing the monotonous job of a conductor, the old conductor had learned to pass the time in this way. Seeing Raju's not-so-good condition, he understood that this was the first Ashiki class of Raju. In Raju's Ashiki resume, nil was written in front of experience. It is much more difficult to come in front of a girl than it is to follow her. The old conductor himself had never been in love, but he had come to understand this after seeing new lovers over the years. "Get down, Sarkar," the old conductor said while encouraging the new lover, and at the same time he also gave a light push to Raju. Chanting Rama Rama and staggering, Raju got down from the bus, but did not go inside the bus stop by walking just 3 steps, because Babita was standing right in front of him with a notebook. As momentarily as he saw Babita, the film activities disappeared from Raju's mind, as if someone had changed the film channel on TV to Discovery Channel. After about 5 minutes, Raju took 3 steps and went under the roof of the bus stop. He took 4 more steps and stood at the back of the bus stop. He wanted to come to the notice of Babita, but due to his slow movement, he came to the notice of 4 middle-aged women who, watching the news, were sure that like Delhi, chain snatching would start happening in their city too. Raju had come to become a hero who also knows comedy, but by now he had become a potential chain snatcher in the eyes of 4 ladies. The women, handling their jewelry, would cast one glance at Raju and the other at his bike-riding companion on the road. Whenever a creature on a bike would pass by, those frightened women would feel that Raju would try to snatch their jewelry. Unaware of the mentality of women, Raju gathered courage for the next 5 minutes by standing at the back of the bus stop, and then he remembered some dialogues. Remembering the dialogue, as shortly as the hero turned his head to look for his co-stars to create the scene, he saw 4 middle-aged women who were hiding their jewelry while looking at him. "My husband, who is in the police, often comes here to conduct rounds," a very nervous woman said to her friend, trying to warn Raju to stay away from her. On the other hand, Raju did not like those women for his scene, so he turned his gaze and looked at the other people. The women felt that they had frightened the chain snatcher. When they started praising her female companion, Raju saw 2 boys in school uniforms standing outside the roof of the bus stop. Children laugh at anything. Thinking this in mind, Raju immediately chose those small boys as his co-actors. The hero had dialogues ready in his mind. His 2 co-stars were also standing at a short distance from him. There were people nearby whom he was going to make laugh by reciting the dialogues, and they all were laughing loudly like true junior artists. The hero called himself Action not once but many times, but not a single word came out of his mouth. Babita was standing at the front of the bus stop, reading something in her notebook as usual. Like always, that day too Babita was not interested in any boy. She didn't even realize when Raju came, stopped and stood behind her. She kept waiting for the bus, reading something in her notebook. Raju was looking at Babita nervously with slanted eyes, with the fear of a straw and a thief's beard. Those were the longest 12 minutes of Raju's life. The bus came, and Babita sat in the bus and left. After she left, Raju took a deep breath. He noted that he was drenched in sweat. "No problem, today is the first day, something will definitely happen tomorrow," Raju said, gathering courage. "Looks like he got his pants wet because of your fear. Look how sweaty he is standing," a woman said to her female companion while boarding the bus. Raju, who had inadvertently made 4 unknown women laugh just after scaring them, remained standing there only until the next bus arrived. The racket of thoughts continued in his mind till he reached the canteen. He was sure that his plan was solid. Perhaps he did not know that even the most solid plan has to be used to get the desired results. The next morning Raju filled himself with double confidence, but once again his confidence balloon deflated on seeing Babita. On the other hand, the same women were surprised to see Raju there again. They could not understand why the chain snatcher whom they had threatened yesterday had come there again. They kept looking at Raju carefully while talking slowly. Babita's bus arrived. She sat down and left. After she left, Raju heaved a sigh of relief. After some time, the women's bus arrived, and they also left looking at him. "No problem. This is just the beginning. It will happen gradually." Saying this, Raju gathered courage. When the same thing happened on the third day, Raju realized that something was wrong. Within a short time, he saw the problem. He concludes that Babita is visible in front of him, due to which he gets nervous. So the next morning he will come, before Babita arrives at the bus stop. On the other hand, those women, while reading the poster of a cold drink, concluded that the boy is learning chain snatching and is also learning to overcome his fear because his teacher must have told him that dar ke aage jeet hoti hai, there is victory just after the fear. On the 4th day, Raju left home an hour before the scheduled time. He caught 2 buses and an auto, only then he could reach the bus stop half an hour before Babita. That day he actually found himself in a better state. That day neither was his tongue stiff nor was he trembling in nervousness. "Today the task will definitely be done," said Raju, standing alone, giving himself true encouragement. Gradually people started coming, and Raju was able to talk to them comfortably. He looked at the time on his mobile, and understood that at any moment the girl of his dreams was going to get down from the chariot in the form of a bus and appear in front of him. He quickly thought of comedy dialogues, and also quickly selected the people with whom he was going to do comedy. Today he will definitely try. He is trying to find a way to escape. "Sheila, stay safe, he will definitely run away with your chain," a woman predicted while examining Raju's movements. Hearing this, a woman named Sheila laughed. She removed her dupatta and showed her naked neck. Due to fear of Raju, the woman had stopped wearing her thick gold chain, which she used to show off to her female friends to prove that they all were poor in front of her. "So then, he will run away with your earrings." The woman made a new prediction and reminded Sheila that even though she had removed the thick chain from her neck, the big gold earrings in her ears were still there, showing the richness of Sheila. Sheila immediately went behind. She had decided that if she reached home safely today, she would remove these earrings also. The bus arrived after 5 minutes. Babita got down from the bus along with 3 ladies. She quickly took her place, and immediately took out her notebook and started reading. Exactly 5 minutes later a boy came running there. "Brother, what time is it?" the boy asked, but Raju, who had become an idol, could not answer. "Brother, time?" the boy asked, patting his shoulder. Then Raju took out the mobile from his pocket and placed it in front of him. Yes, Raju's new plan also failed. Once again he could not do anything. He again encouraged himself that he would definitely do something tomorrow. For the next 20 days, Raju kept encouraging himself, but he could not do anything in front of Babita that could bring him into her sight. He was sure that Babita was not even aware of his presence. I wish Raju had known that the talent of looking sideways was developed by Bharatiya girls only.